So I have a quick question. Jim said he's not hearing any audio, but my volume is picking it up on the audio on settings. Mic auxiliary audio, is that what I'm using, or and is it Realtek or codec? Okay. Well, I have that on. And then on desktop audio, is that anything, or just disable that? So just mic auxiliary audio 1 and 2? Right. Okay, because JV just ended it. It's showing up on my board as everything's being picked up, but Jim doesn't hear anything. check, check. You heard it? Check, check. Hello and welcome to tonight's edition of the Fall Sports Finale and a matchup between the 4-3 Sacred Heart Eagles and the 6-5 EGF Green Wave here at East Grand Forks High School in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Derek Zimmerman-Geyer, working the cameras. Nicola Goditis, thanks to her for her help tonight. And we'll be bringing you the American Crystal Sugar pregame show right here on yourliveevent.com. And no matter what happens tonight, all roads end here in East Grand Forks. As here on the American Crystal pregame show, learn more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, online at crystalsugar.com. As we get ready for tonight's volleyball finale, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz made an executive order to temporarily close and freeze all establishments, and sports included. But let's not dwell on that fact. Instead, tonight is a homecoming of sorts, as Sacred Heart coach Ellen Hemsing graduated from East Grand Forks in 2014 and is now back playing her alma mater for the first time ever. As pre-game chat with Coach Hemsing and some of the EGF players teasing her, and some of these players she's been coaching since they were in 8th grade, and now we hear from Coach Ellen Hemsing. Here tonight, you're a 2014 grad of East Grand Forks, and now you are back playing your alma mater. It's a simple question, but a big one for you. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm a little nervous. I mean, it's kind of weird being back in the building and playing with girls that I've coached in the past and playing against them instead of coaching with them. So I'm feeling a little awkward, a little nervous, but overall pretty good.
And you had some of the girls calling you a traitor, and I know it's just simple banter, but how it's special to play against girls you've been coaching since they were, in 8th grade and smaller than that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good experience seeing how far they've come from where I know they started. So it's definitely kind of cool to see where they've come, but I'm definitely excited to see how Sacred Heart girls play against these girls, knowing that I have a history with them. So it's going to be a fun game.
And there's some confusion online with the schedules, but to our best of our knowledge, we believe that you guys have not had any match competition until this week, so 21 days. What does that do to your team, mentally and physically?
I mean, the girls, we were ready to come back. Obviously, having 21 days off is pretty tough on both your body, physically getting back, trying to get back into shape and into the speed of the game. So overall, they're feeling pretty good about it. Not very happy that it's ending the way that we are ending and not having those extra games in between. But overall, we're feeling pretty good for tonight.
And leading into that, how do you tell these girls, how did you tell them, hey, Governor Walz made his decision and this is what's happening, no more sports for a month, effectively ending your season? How do you sit down high school students and tell them that?
So we came into the Tuesday's game in New Fulton with the mentality that this could be our very last. We're going out, we're playing our best, we're playing with all our heart, just leaving it out there. And we came in with the attitude, we get 2 more games, let's just play, have fun, and do this for ourselves.
Anything else you want to add going into your alma mater showdown?
I'm just excited to play and see how both these teams shake out.
That was Coach Ellen Hemsing of Sacred Heart Eagles as she prepares to face her alma mater tonight, as Hemsing Eagles didn't play a match, like we said, in 21 days until this week, from October 28th to November 18th, with their most recent game resulting in a 3-0 loss to Roseau last night at Sacred Heart High School. The schools put something together last second based on Walz's decision, and here the Eagles are tonight, just a few blocks away, a mile away from their own school. We'll take a break and come with some more pregame coaches' comments, this time from EGF coach Paula Devine here on YourLiveEvent.com. Don't go anywhere.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
New to our portfolio, pending approval, is 8961. 8961, as you can see, some excellent root shapes here. We could place this one in fusarium country under those moderate to severe categories and still be providing us some excellent tons and sugar per acre as well. So we're really excited about this one. Another high tonnage type beet with good sugar on top of it.
Back here in East Grand Forks for possibly one final time in 2020, Eagles versus the Green Wave here tonight, this nice Friday night. Not too chilly out, but don't have to worry about the here inside the gym. We heard Coach Hemsing's backstory and pregame thoughts just moments ago, and now we'll hear from EGF coach Paula Devine. Her team was not forced to take a 21-day hiatus, but the Green Wave did have to cancel the game against Well Road, which was set for this past Tuesday, right in the middle of a 4-game winning streak. East Grand Forks then lost last night in a 3-2 decision against Red Lake Falls, adding to the disruption of the Green Wave's momentum.
Here with Coach Paula Devine. Coach, to my knowledge, this team about to face Sacred Heart Eagles, they've not played a game in 21 days. No competition since then. Sure, they have their scrimmages probably, but does that create any advantages for you coming into tonight?
I'm pretty sure they played last night.
Oh,
They
yes, but before that.
Before that,
they had.
No, I don't really know. I know they were on a break for a while, so I'm not sure how many days it was, but I know they played Roseau last night. Yeah, we've gotten a few games in of late, so including last night too. So we're both probably a little tired. We were on the road, but I think it's just going to come down to tonight who has the most fun and wants it the most.
And before Roseau last night, the last time they played, I believe, was October 28th. So before Thursday night, a whole 21 days off. Might have a little rust, but coming in tonight, it's different for everybody because it's the hard pill to swallow. But tonight is the last night for all fall sports, and I believe you have 10 seniors on your roster. What do you say to girls like that coming into tonight?
Well, it's tough because, you know, usually you have playoffs, you know, after your regular season, and we know we don't have that. I'm just going to tell the girls that, you know, they've been in this game for this many years because they love it. Play it like you love it tonight, and enjoy it. You know, it's your last game. Enjoy it. You know, don't let things bother you, and just have some fun playing the game you love.
And Coach, tonight, an unprecedented night, an unprecedented end to the season. How do you feel personally dealing with something like this?
Well, in all my 30-some years of coaching, it's never the season just ended without playoffs. I mean, that's kind of, as a varsity program, you're always trying to better yourself by the end of the season so you can go fresh into playoffs with a 0-0 record like everyone else. So this year's definitely different when we don't have that. We just kind of have approached the whole season as each day was a blessing. Each day we got to play and come back to practice or have a game was kind of a blessing this year, because our fate was unknown at the start of the season, and then we got a chance to play, and just, you know, having had that, you know, especially after spring sports were canceled last year, was a blessing for us. And we're just, you know, I think having the opportunity to play tonight one more time, we have to be positive about it and just make the best of that opportunity.
Any more comments you'd like to add?
No, I think that's it. It should be a fun game. Crosstown rivalry has always been there. Every time we play them, it's always close. So.
That was Coach Paula Devine from the East Grand Forks Green Wave giving her pregame comments tonight. And a shout out and thank you to both coaches for their pregame comments as we tick closer, just about 4 minutes till first serve here tonight on the American Crystal Sugar pregame show rolls on yourliveevent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Back here in East Grand Forks, Green Wave versus the Sacred Heart Eagles. A 4-3 Eagles team come into East Grand Forks. EGF 6-5 as we're back here on the American Crystal Sugar pregame show. 3.5 minutes, 3:21, 3:20 now to be precise, as we roll on here in the pregame show. Now let's bring you the team colors for tonight. East Grand Forks not in their uniforms yet, so we'll hold off on that. Let's not go over to the starting anthem then, if they're not going to show off the unis. So our starting lineup for tonight, we'll start with the Eagles. At libero, a senior, Paige Brenner. Outside hitter, a sophomore, the youngest on the team. Number 2, Avery Horkin. Bradner, number 1. Setter, number 4, another senior, Dana Walski. And another senior at 5'9", number 9, Bella Knudsen, outside hitter. Number 11 is Kira Majors. She's also a senior. A bunch of seniors on this team. Number 12, middle hitter, as well as Majors, is Grace Banesh. And then number 14, Sydney Lloyd. She is a right side hitter, and she is number 12. As for the Green Wave, Kasumi Lee, number 2, is the libero. Middle hitter is Annika Beauchamp. Outside hitter, leading the team in kills with 100, is Jesse Hegeland, number 12. 14 is Caitlin Hovde, a senior. Hallie Carpenter, number 15, a senior as well. And another senior to this team, 10 seniors on this team, is Ella Luchny, another number 17. And then center is Ella Eggers, once again, you guessed it, a senior. As we are here with 1:40 left before first serve. We'll get our first look to the uniforms tonight. For Sacred Heart, it will be white tops, purple numbers with gold and yellow trim, and black spandex. As for the Green Wave, no first look yet. So we'll come back with the East Grand Forks uniforms after this quick break on yourliveevent.com.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Tim Shea's Nursery and Landscaping, Salon 222, Evergreen Insurance Agency, Border States Trophy and Awards, Leisureland RV, Northdale Oil, Shields, Custom Stripes. We ask that you please thank and patronize these sponsors of the Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Back here in East Grand Forks, Derek Zimmerman Geyer with you as the Sacred Heart Eagles take on the EGF Green Wave in the fall sports season finale tonight. The finale came a bit earlier than anyone expected, as these two teams had a couple games left on their schedules until the playoffs started. But here we are tonight with a last-minute exhibition round between the Eagles and the Green Wave. As our reserves and starters being brought to you tonight right now, we'll run through our starters one more time, and we'll start with the Eagles. Number 1, the libero, a senior, Paige Brandner. Number 2, outside hitter, a sophomore, Avery Horkin. Number 4, Dana Walski, a setter, a senior as well. Number 9, Bella Knudsen, an outside hitter, also a senior. Number 11, Kira Majors, middle hitter, and a senior as well. And number 12, Grace Vanesh, a middle hitter, a senior or a junior, and Cindy Lloyd, number 14, and to round it out, a senior. As we jump over to the East Grand Forks side of things, and that brings us to libero Kasumi Lee, a junior, number 2. Annika Beauchamp, a senior middle hitter, wearing number 10. Jesse Hegelin, a senior wearing number 12, outside hitter who has the most kills on the team with 100. Caitlin Hovde wearing 14, a senior middle hitter. Hovde, a scratch out of the starting lineup. That goes to Hallie Carpenter, a senior, number 15. And then there's number 17, Ella Luckney. And then their setter, number 21, also a senior, team full of seniors, Ella Eggers. As the starters being brought to you again by our PA announcer here in East Grand Forks. A quick little update for East Grand Forks football, as they're playing Polk County West right now. And the game was tied now at 14 with 3 minutes left to go. Last time I checked, that was about 5 minutes ago. The game started off scoreless, as there's a defensive game in the first quarter. But Polk County West, the Thunder, they came in with the defensive mindset and scored on a pick 6. But EGF, coming back with 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, scored to make it 14-7. And now, like I said, it's all tied up, 14 apiece, with just a little time left on the clock. But tonight is about the volleyball action as well, as the Green Wave and the Eagles ready to do battle here tonight. Like I said, last minute shake-up as the Eagles before this week had a 21-day hiatus, as teams wave to each other and get set, and we're almost ready for first serve. Green Wave, coached by Paula Devine, and a storyline coming in to the night is the Eagles being coached by Green Wave alma alumnus Ellen Hensing. So Ellen Hensing versus Paula Devine. Coach Devine was telling me that she remembered Ellen going to school here, as some of the seniors hug on the court right now, playing together for the last time, possibly, as that is Hegeland and Emery. Kenja Emery and Hegeland, as I drop my notes there. Thank you to our camerawoman tonight, Mikola Goditis, as we are almost set here for first serve. Derek Zimmerman-Gower once again here with you tonight on this Friday evening, as we're a little bit behind schedule. We're supposed to start at 6:30 at 6:42, but nonetheless, here we go. Fall sports finale about to begin, as it will be the Eagles to set the tone, as they will serve first, and serving for the Eagles, as it comes in taken by EGF, was Dana Walski, and right off the bat, here comes the Green Wave as Hegelin brings down with the kill. No surprise there of Hegelin getting things started, as now Lee will serve for EGF. Kasumi Lee with the standing serve. Over the net it goes, digged up by Walski, and tipped over just nicely by the Eagles. And that will fall for the point, and we're tied 1-1. That was Sydney Lloyd, who was in the right moment at the right time. This one served over by the Eagles. Set up nicely. This is Hegelin again. Oh, had a lot of mustard on it, and tops it off with the point. Hegelin, 2 opportunities, 2 kills. is now coming in the serve for the Green Wave is Ella Eggers. Eggers, standing serve, taken by Walski, set up for the Eagles. Now, right over the middle for the Green Wave, and they put it down with authority as that is Annika Beauchamp with her first kill of the night. 3-1 our score here in the first set. Eggers, the serve once again. Same serve. Taken in the back row by the Eagles. Set up by Sacred Heart. Digged up by the Green Wave. And it looks like they'll call a lift in favor of Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart serves it over. Taken in the back by Lee. Now set up. Here comes Hegelin once again. Digged up by the Eagles. Bumped over. Lee digs. Set up nicely on the right corner. That was Emery. Emery can't get the go. Now taken back over by Walski. Set up. There's Emery. And there it is. That's Hegelin, excuse me. On the left side. And it's 4-2. 4 points for the Green Wave. 3 of them coming by way of Hegelin as now she will serve. Hegelin gets it over. Taken by the Eagles. Now getting over. And it'll be right pinpoint on the side. And out of bounds. End point of the Green Waves. Outside point. Hegelin serves it again. Standing serve taken by Walski. Set up for the Eagles. Nice dig by Lee. She goes down to a knee to get it. Here comes Hegelin in the back row. Now bumped over by the Eagles. Lee again. Set up over the middle. Beauchamp just outside. And the Eagles take a point. Now Chloe Bowman comes in for the Green Wave. Now serving for the Eagles, Cindy Lloyd. She can't get over, and that is a service error. 6-3. Gabby Zimbrick comes in for the Eagles. Now the serve by the Green Wave. Gets over. Digged up by Sacred Heart. Floated above. And here comes Emery winding up, putting it down. Emery puts it down and makes it 7-3. Now once again, the EGF to serve as Beauchamp serving. She served last time. Kill by Emery. Ball is over, and it is ace by Beauchamp. A whiff in the back row there by the Eagles. And Green Wave up to a 5-point lead here early in the first set. Beauchamp just gets it over, and that is ace once again. As it tips over the net in a diving effort there in the back row by Grace Leslie, but she cannot find the ball as the ball finds the ground as Beauchamp puts it back over the net. Walski sends it over. Digged up, set up, over the middle, in for the kill. Green Wave on a run here now. Haley Carpenter was the kill shot on that play. Once again, over the net. Bumped over, and it finds the mark. Nice little placement there. No one was there as Walski puts it over. And now Avery Corkin subs in for the Eagles as Bella Knudsen will serve. Standing serve, a little hop there. Dug up in the back row nicely. Then we set up for Emery. Emery stuffed and blocked, but a nice little floater over the middle. We set up on the outside once again. Blocked again by the Green Wave. Once again off the hands, and Lee cannot get there in time. And the Eagles putting a dent in this lead now, make it 10-5. Once again, Knudsen with the serve. Taking the back row. Now set up for Emery. She takes a little bit off that. Digged up by Bradner. And a dig in the back, but not enough. That was Bowman looking for it. And it skirts off her hands to the right side near the bench, and it's 10-6. Knudsen gets it over. Digged up and punched over by the Green Wave. Here comes a light kill. Set up once again on the outside. Digged up nicely by the Eagles. Nice placement once again. Coming in there was Kira Majors. And the Eagles making a little run here as Knudsen once again the serve. Dug up back row. Setting up for Emery. Emery, nice little tap, and she is denied by Majors. Majors back-to-back plays. A force right now, and it's 10-8. Still in favor of the Green Wave. Dug up in the back. Now saved. Now float over by Emery. Set up by Walski on the other side. And a whiff in the back row by Bowman. And that was Avery Horkin with the touch and the tap and finds the right placement. And it's 10-9 and a timeout here by EGF. We'll take a timeout as well. Coming up on YourLiveEvent.com, the Green Wave lead the Eagles, but only 10-9.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner, every day. At East Grand Forks, they offer a number of extracurricular activities, including athletics, academic clubs, speech, drama, and many more. At ISD 595, they encourage students to participate in as many extracurricular activities as possible. They feel valuable life lessons through these activities. For more information, visit egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
An ace there by Knudsen, and another one digged up by Lee. Nice job by her, and they will call a lift in favor of the Eagles, and they take the first lead here tonight. Now Knudsen on a roll here, and Bowman cannot get that one off the hardware. 12-10 now is the Eagles' lead. Here in East Grand Forks, back from the break. Last exhibition of the season. Knudsen once again the serve. She's on a heater. Floats it over. Taken by Bowman. Set up. And Bowman, or that was Lee, try to lift it back over, and she cannot. It's 13-12, or 13-10, excuse me, in favor of the Eagles. Knudsen still going. Jumping serve. That one will end her streak, as that's out of bounds. Out of the back. Now Ella Eggers will come in to serve for the Green Wave. Eggers bounces the ball. Standing serve. Hits over. And that is out of bounds as well. 14-11. Now Kira Majors, the serve, standing serve. Picked up by Lee. Set up for on the outside, cannot get that to go. That was Luchny as this ball gets over in favor of the Eagles as a lift called against the Green Wave. Majors to serve once again. Her team up by 4. Digged up in the back by Lee. Set by Eggers. And the Eagles receive. And now just a little touch by Vodnesh. And now Emery sets up. That one's off the net and partially blocked. And a double send over there by the Green Wave. As this one, nice save there. Looked like Eggers once again. And a net violation against the Eagles. This one hits the net. That was served by the Green Wave, and nothing going there. Now Dana Walski to serve for the Eagles. This one dug up in the back by Emery. Now just gets this one over, and Emery has enough power to do that. Now dug up by Lee. Set up for Hegelin. This one right to Brandner. Lee once again with the dig. Egger sets it over, and she finds the mark. A diving attempt there by Knudsen, but to no avail, and it's 13-16. Green Wave trailing now. Now Lee with the serve. Dig by Brandner. Walski with the set. Lift over by Lloyd. Now a punch over by the Green Wave. Walski sets, and that will be a net violation, it looks like. Lee to serve once again. Green Wave making a run now. Lee, nice serve there. Walski with the set, and Brandner bumps it back over. Egger sets it up, and over the middle, and nice kill there by Beauchamp. Lee to serve once again. Beauchamp looking good right there as it's taken by Brandner, set up by Walski. And on the out, it looks to be Lloyd. A nice attempt there by Helgoland. But falls in the favor of the Eagles. Now Horkin serves. Dig by Lee in the back. Set up by Eggers. Helgoland puts it down right. Pinpoint accuracy. And Lee will continue serving as he has a substitution now as Horkin comes out and Grace Leslie comes in. And now Hovde will come into the game. Caitlin Hovde bounces the ball. Standing serve. Gets over. Taken by Brandner. Walski sets. Brandner bumps back over. Dug up by Emery. Now going to Hegelin, and she hits it right into the net. Brandner now, Paige Brandner will serve her team up 18-16. Here against East Grand Forks, dug up by Emery. Set, ready. Eggers hits the net. And the Eagles score once again. So Coach Ellen Hemsing of Sacred Heart, her team up 19-16 by 3 as Brandner once again with the serve. And her homecoming. As right over the middle is Beauchamp. And Beauchamp hits it out of bounds 20-16. Brandner puts it over. Digged up by Lee. Set. Here comes a soft little touch there by Hegelin. Now coming in was Lloyd. She is blocked at the line. And Lee digs that up. And just a little lift over by Beauchamp, and it is denied by the Eagles. Lee dove for it, could not get to it. And a timeout by EGF. Once again, their second timeout of this set. They are down 21-16 here in the first set in East Grand Forks on yourliveevent.com.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks in a volleyball matchup. The last volleyball matchup that both these teams will play, and any teams in Minnesota, the state of Minnesota, will play, as the Sacred Heart Eagles are up 21-16 over the East Grand Forks Green Wave here in the first set. As a timeout, the second timeout by Paula Devine and her team here in this first set. As Paige Brandner ready to serve once again. Her team up 21-16. Digged up by Lee. That looked like it was going out of bounds as Hegelin comes diving into the bench, and she gets it over as the Green Wave saved that one. Set up by Walski as Lloyd comes in with the kill attempt. She now sets it, or bumps it over as Knudsen. Setting up Hegelin once again off the fist of Brandner. And Hegelin with another kill. Hegelin's fourth kill, and that will take her to the serving line. 21-17. That one just gets over and off the fist of Knudsen. Hegelin once again. Strong attacker, strong server. This one gets over. Knudsen digs, set by Walski, and a nice shot there, but too much on it by Majors. Helgoland gets it over just barely. Oh, that was cheeky. Just barely over. The ball goes over the net. And Helgoland on a little bit of a streak, on a little bit of a heater right now, once again. Dig by Brandner, set by Walski. Gets over, and right there to meet it is the Green Wave. Tying it up. As Brianna Anderson comes in, the junior. Not in the starting lineup, but in the rotation is Helgeland. Her team with a 21 all tie now. Brandner digs. Walski sets. Who's going to take it? It's going to be Lloyd. Set up on the other side. That looks like Anderson, and Anderson is blocked. And Majors gets credit for that block. 22-21 now. Sacred Heart takes the lead back. As Sydney Lloyd, here late in this first set, will serve. Taken by Bowman. Nice shot there by Emery. Put over by Knudsen. Digged up by Lee. Set up for Emery once again. Took a little bit off that one. Eagles doing a good job defending it. Walski sets it up and over the middle, and a shot right there by Majors does not find the mark. And now what's going to be the call? A violation against the Eagles, and it's tied up again. Annika Beauchamp ready to serve. Standing serve, over, and a miscommunication there by Brandner and Grace Leslie. They both went to dig for it and ran right into each other, giving the Green Wave the 23-22 lead. Beauchamp gets it over, taken by Brandner. Walski sets it up over the middle, and finding the mark is Kira Majors. Tied up once again. As Corkin will come in for the Eagles. And Knudsen, Bella Knudsen, will come in to serve for Sacred Hearts. Dug up in the back by Bowman. Set up for Emery. She puts it in the back row. Dug by Knudsen nicely on the other side. And this will be a lift against the Eagles. We are at set point 24-23. Now, Ella Eggers comes into the game to serve. Coming in as well is Ella Luchny. Eggers will serve. Gets it over. Rainbow taken in the back row. Set up by Walski. Walski actually lifts it over. Here comes Emery with the kill attempt. Taken by Knudsen. Walski another set. And coming over the middle, once again, Kira Majors with the point, and we're all tied up. $24-all. Kira Majors will serve. Number 11 Majors puts it over. Taken by Bowman. Set up for Hegelin. Excuse me, that was Emery. And a violation in favor of the Green Wave. Set point once again. Kimber Emery now to serve. Standing serve, gets over. Taken. Now set by Walski. In the left corner. Nice dig there. And that miscommunication as Emery puts it over. Walski, after Brenda's dig, was blocked. Horkin is stuffed on that attempt. Dug up by Emery. Here comes Hegelind. And this one looks like it'll end the match, and it will. Hegelind ends the first set with her 5th kill of the night. And after one set, Greenway lead 1-0 in a 26-24 victory in set number 1 on yourliveevent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, seed conditioning, crop scouting and consulting, research and crop insurance, AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact AgriMax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on yourliveevent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Up North Pizza Pub, BSN Sports, East Grand Forks Youth Basketball Association, Construction Engineers, Red River Bean and Seed LLC, Franson Bank and Trust, GW and Sons Construction, East Grand Forks Blue Line Club, Reliance Telephone and Security, and by Caulfield Studios. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
'86-29 this year has been performing outstanding in growers fields. As you can see, the root shape on 29s again, presenting just a great root shape all the way around. This has been our top seller this past year, and it looks to be again. This variety is just performing great out in fields.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks. In the final volleyball match of the year, East Grand Forks won the first set 26-24 over Sacred Heart Eagles. The Eagles 4-3 coming into this matchup. Green Wave 6-5, as I believe we just got word that the Green Wave football team just won 20-14. As I get confirmation by Mikola, my camerawoman tonight. As we begin our second set. This one goes over. Emery puts it over nicely. Emery now with the dig. Set up for Hegelin. Hegelin blocked at the net. Hegelin gives her a chance. Puts it down. That's her 6th kill. She ended the first set with a kill. Emery to serve once again. Digged up by Brandner. Walski sets it. Here comes Horkin was going for it, and now just a little tip over by the Green Wave. Hard to judge there for Horkin. Emery to serve once again. Digging the back by Lloyd. Walski sets it up for Horkin. Horkin taps it over. Big by Eggers. Lee sets it up for Hegelin. Hegelin digged up by Knutson. Hegelin, another chance. This one by Brenner, dug up. Walski sets the Eagles up. And Hegelin once again to Brenner. Brenner, nice dig. Walski sets it up. Horkin is denied. Haley Carpenter with the block right there. Strong wall up front as Emery puts it over. Lloyd, Walski, Horkin. In favor of the Green Wave. The Green Wave doing a good job at that front wall. Right in front of the net, that first wave. Horkin with another chance, dug up by Lee. Comes over the middle. And a nice little tip there by Haley Carpenter, doing it all, blocking and getting a little nice touch kills. And the Green Wave's up 5-0. Strong start to the second set for EGF. Emery puts it over, set by Walski. Over the middle is Lloyd. Strong attempt, nothing going. This one will be pushed over, dug up in the back. As Horkin dug up by Branner. And Branner just doesn't get it to the front line enough. Hits it into the net. Vonash cannot get it. And a timeout now, this time by Sacred Heart. We'll take this one real quick. Green Wave up 6-0 here in the second set on yourliveevent.com.
What is the Eagle Way? Living the Eagle Way at Sacred Heart means showing the Benedictine values of hospitality, discipline, love of learning, obedience, virtue, love of God and neighbor, humility, community, dignity of work, and justice and peace. For a player, the Eagle Way might be a player helping up another team's player. This isn't just a motto, but also a way of life for all students, staff, teachers, and administration at Sacred Heart School. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School and the Eagle Way, visit sacredheartegf.net.
Back here in East Grand Forks, sorry to, I guess, feed you the wrong information. Get your hopes up for any EGF fans as Polk County West came back and won 21-20. That is a final score. The East Grand Forks volleyball team is up 1-0 and up 6-0 here in the second set as Emery lines it over. Digged up by Brandner, set by Walski. Over the middle. Kill attempt there by Eagles. Bumped over and set over by Walski. They'll go in with the kill attempt. Brandner with the take. And Horkin hits it right into the net. 7-0 now. Green Wave. Emery still serving here in this second set, not giving the Eagles a chance to breathe. She sends it over, taking it back by Knutson. Now go right over the net, and it falls right in front of Vonash for another point in favor of the Green Wave. Emery again. What else is new? Taking it in the back. That is Lloyd. Walski sets up for Horkin. Horkin puts it over. Nice dig there in the back. And a nice shot attempt up the middle by Hegelin. Floated over by the Eagles. Hegelin once again out of bounds. And finally, the Eagles get on the board here. Down 8-1. An 8-0 run by Emery and the Green Wave to start off this second set. And now Dana Walski will serve finally for Sacred Heart. Dug up in the back by Emery, set by Eggers. Well, she sends it over herself. Hegelin right in front of the net and puts it right down in front of Brandner. Jesse Hegelin's 7th kill of the night. Sumi Lees serves it over. Brandner, dig, Walski, set, Horkin, attempt. Eggers sets up for Hegelin, and she puts it right in the middle where no one is at. And puts her team up 10-1. Lee to serve again. Standing serve. Taken in the back by Horkin. Now Walski sets it up. Be bumped over the middle by Knutson. Set up by Eggers. On the right side, that was Anderson. Anderson watches the ball hit the net as the Eagles could not get to it in time. 11-1. Lee, her third serve in a row. To Brandner. Walski will set that up with two hands. Over to Lloyd. Lloyd, nice little touch on it. Hegelin will put it up right to Knudsen, and Knudsen hits it into the lobby. And it's now 12-1. Jesse having a good game so far. 9 kills. Lee doing a good job keeping the ball with the Green Wave. Each serve better than the last. That one to Knudsen. Set up for Lloyd. Two-hand pushover. Hegeland to the back. Brandner digs. Walski sets. Horkin winds up. Taken by Emery in the back. Egger sets it up. That is Anderson. And Anderson sends it all the way to the back bleachers for the Eagles' second point of the set. The Green Wave started this second set up on an 8-0 run as Horkin will serve it over. Taken by Emery. Eggers. And that is going to be called a lift. A lift by the Green Wave. Ever so slightly, the Eagles chip away as Horkin gets it over just barely. Egger sets it up. Hegelin, just a nice little tip on it. And now a fight at the net by Lloyd and company as this one, oh, Horkin, she had her two hands set, ready to dig, and she just kind of got mesmerized by the ball and froze last second. Ends up hitting her near the collarbone and is now 13-3 for the Green Wave. Now Hovde comes in. That's Caitlin Hovde. Standing serve, rainbows over, taken by Brandner, right back over to the Green Wave. That is Hovde once again. Set up for Hegelin. That one tips off the net. Walski sets it up. And Hegelin receives again. She gets the ball back to Brandner. Nice dig, ball up in the air. Walski sets it nicely. Knudsen two-hand touch over. Back to the Green Wave. Back over the middle. Beauchamp puts it over. Walski set. Lloyd puts it down nicely. And Walski with the assist. And Lloyd with the put down. Now Paige Brandner, libero, will serve. Down 13-4. Lee, the other libero, digs. Over the middle, Beauchamp. Beauchamp fists it down. Beauchamp doing a good job with a couple kills tonight. Ball gets over for the Green Wave. Walski sets up. This is a nice shot, but power-wise, but not enough accuracy as Kira Major sends that into the back row. Way over the back row. It's 15-4. Ball over by Hegelin. Lloyd to Walski. Walski bumps it over. That's Beauchamp. Getting it past the net. Lloyd went to come in. Didn't get enough of her hand on it, and it will fall in the favor of the Green Wave. Hogeland to serve again. This time it is not as close as the first set. 16-4. Brandner to Walski. That is Majors. Nice dig by Lee. She go out for it as Emery sends it back over. Majors again tips it over. Sets it up for Emery. Emery blocked at the net. Nice dig there by Lee. Nice back fist by Emery. Emery ready to block. Majors right in the back row. Lee will calm things down as this one gets over to the Green Wave. Nice rally here by both teams. Majors gets it down, powering past the block. Now Sydney Lloyd comes in. Paige Bowman coming to the game. Or Chloe Bowman, excuse me, as this one's taken by the Green Wave. Set up for Emery. Emery in the middle. Brandner, nice dig. Nice job by Walski. And nice job by Lloyd. Oh my goodness. All three girls going down to the hardwood to take that one. As Knudsen will hit it over, and she finds The outside. And the Green Wave will score. Now Beauchamp to serve. Walski sets it up for Knutson. Two-hand lift. Green Wave started this second set on an 8-0 run. And they're now reaping the benefits, up 18-5. Beauchamp serves again. Brandner. Walski. Oh, she's going to take it herself. And another lift. A double hit they'll call against Walski. Now Beauchamp once again. This one out. Sumi Lee comes back in for the Green Wave. As now Knutson to serve for the Eagles. She gets it over, a little hop serve. Lee digs it up, sets it up over the middle, or on the right side. Anderson preparing for the kill, and a nice job on the far side by Horkin. Horkin comes down with the kill. She's been having trouble on that far side all night on the left outside hitter position, but she finds the mark there. Now down 19-7. Knutson serves. Dug up in the back, that's Bowman. And he's setting up over the middle. Anderson hits it into the net. That's Carpenter, excuse me. Haley Carpenter, number 15, is Knutson, number 9. Ready to serve. Gets over to Lee. Set up by Carpenter. Now just be lifted over by Hovde. Dug up in the back by Bowman. Nice job. Dug up on the other side by the Eagles as Horkin will bounce it over. And it will bounce off the floor in favor of the Eagles. A roll here now for Sacred Heart. Knutson. Once again, nice job. Bowman digs. Set up for Emery. Emery finds the mark. Actually, no. They'll call that in favor of the Eagles. That one goes out of bounds. Knutson once again will serve. Okay, now we're going to say a point for the Green Wave. They'll call it a tip up the line, and as it went off the fingers of an Eagle. And it's 20-9. Green Wave will serve as we're waiting for a judge's decision right here, a line judge's decision. As Coach Paul Devine talks to Ella Eggers. Resume play now here in the second set. Green Wave up 29. Eggers sends it over. Dug up by Knutson, and she hits it into the fan section. An ace there for Eggers. The Green Wave star server. Once again sends it over. Knutson once again and going right back to Knutson. Walski sets it up over the middle, and a miscommunication right there by Carpenter. And Lunchke. As that was Vonash. Now Kira Majors looks to serve, as now we'll have Coach Ellen Hemsing come talk to the judges, and now we'll have Majors serve, as now coming in, checking in is Grace Vanesh. For Sacred Heart, dug up by Lee. Set up on the outside, as that was Lunchke. And it will go in favor of the Eagles. (21-11), second set. EGF won the first set 26-24. Majors to serve once again. Gets it over. Dug up. Set by Emery. Over the middle and favoring to that left side and finding the mark is Luchny once again. Now coming back into the game is Hegeland on the left outside hitter position. Now Kinja Emery. Ready to serve, standing at the W of the Green Wave logo. Dug up by Brander. Nice little sliding set there by Walski. Now over the middle was the Green Wave. In the back is Emery with the dig. Setting up for Hegeland and right off the net, off the tip of the fingers of the Eagles, and it's 23-11. 10 kills now for Jesse Hegeland. Kinja Emery to serve once again. Gets it over with a bullet, and that goes all the way back to the East Grand Forks bench after the dig attempt by Knutson. And we are at set point. Once again, this time it's not as close. It's 24-11. Emery over. Horkin, or no, excuse me, not Horkin. Zempridge hits it back to the fan section. And EGF takes set number 2, 25-11, up 2-0 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
We pull together in the fall when a farmer can't harvest his fields. We pull together in the spring when the water starts to rise. We pull together for our neighbors when the weather gets tough. And we pull together in our communities for those who need it most. We've pulled together then. Let's pull together now. Together we can get through this season. Stay home, get tested, isolate, quarantine.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Back here in East Grand Forks, the Green Wave up 2-0 against the Sacred Heart Eagles, going into set number 3 here tonight. And another check-in and another confirmation on that East Grand Forks football game against Polk County West. It went into double overtime, and the Thunder, like I said earlier, won 21-20, but it took 2 OTs to do it. A very defensive game to start off after a pick 6 by the Thunder, put them up 6-0. In EGF taking that lead down to 14-7 later on in the fourth quarter, and eventually took the lead. As now we're about 40 seconds away here from the third set. Derek Zimmerman guy with you tonight. Out East Grand Forks, Mikola Goditis working the camera, doing a great job. Getting ready for set number 3 here. EGF up 2-0. As it's not a pleasant homecoming so far for EGF alum Alan Hemsing. Their Eagles put up a good fight in the first set, eventually losing though 26-24, and are now down 2-0. So now the Eagles will serve here to start things off in the third set, hoping it's not the final one. This one gets over, dug up by Hegeland. Hegeland with, actually, excuse me, that was Eggers. Hegeland puts it down right there. As Beauchamp will check in. Lee gets it over, and a nice little tip tap by Hegeland. She gets another kill. 13 now for Jesse. Kasumi Lee serves again. Walski sets it up. Lloyd to Lee. Eggers. Beauchamp pushes it over. Brandner to Walski. Watch out, Horkin. And Lee hits it to her fellow classmates, giving the Eagles a 2-1, now in 2-1 deficit. Now Horkin serving for the Eagles. She gets it over. Taken by Emery. Set up by Eggers now. Here comes Hageland. Right down the pipe. Jesse Helgeland. And now we'll have a substitution coming in. As Eggers comes out. And coming in is Brianna Anderson. And now Caitlin Hovde will serve. Also coming out was number 17, Ella Luchny, as Hovde gets that over. Brander digs it up. Walski sets it up. And now Knudsen will just bump it over. And now just a little tap attempt there by Anderson. Anderson now getting another shot at it. And nice dig there by the Eagles. Now being set up. Anderson finding where no one was at. And Brandon Anderson doing a good job right there of staying with the play. Kept coming back to her. And she held her own. Serve again, and this will not find over the mech as Hovde, the missed service. 4-2, Eagles trail. They get the ball back with Majors to serve. Emery digs. Being set up by Anderson to Anderson. She finds the 5th point. Actually, outside it goes, and it's 4-3. As Emery and Anderson asking the line judge about that call. Now the Eagles ready to serve once again. And Kira Majors is tying her shoe. Grace Leslie tosses her the ball. Trailing 4-3, third set, trailing 2-0 overall in the match. As that one skims over by Majors. Now set up. This will be on the far right side, and it finds the mark by Hegelin. 14 kills for Jessie Helgeland. And now she will serve again for the first time here in this set. Standing serve, swats her right arm through as Lloyd digs that up. Walski sets it up. Leslie knocks it over. Over the middle is Beauchamp. One-handed shot as Lee digs. Emery kills, and Brandner tried to dig it to Walski and could not. Nice shot, and nice velocity by Emery. East Grand Forks up 6-3. This one gets over. Dig by Walski. Knocked back over by the Eagles. Bumped over by Hovde, and Hovde giving another point to her team. Helgeland to serve once again up here in the third set. Sends it over. Loud smack on that one. Walski sets it up. That is Lloyd. Lloyd finding the sweet spot. Lloyd now, after that shot, will get the serve. Sends it over. This one's a high arcing and finds the corner. That one's saved, and Lee will have to bump it over. Brandner to Walski. Walski tried to quickly send that one over. The Green Wave not expecting it, but it hits the net. And take the 4. A risky play there by Walski, but what can you do here in the last game of the season? This one gets over the net. Served by Green Wave. Walski sets it up over the middle. As Vanesh, and the Green Wave hit it into the net. Asumi Lee checking in for EGF. Knudsen to serve here. Little hop, just barely gets over the net. Nice dig in the back by Bowman. Brandner will dig now for the Eagles. Emery sets up. Far right side. Anderson. Walski. Horkin. Her shot attempt. Dug up. Emery finding the ball once again and finding the zone. In the zone now is Emery. Eggers and Luchny coming in now for the Green Wave. East side ready here. Up 9-5. Just gets over the net. Walski will set. Horkin will kill to Lee. To Eggers. To Emery. To Brandner. And a running attempt by Eggers, but she will hold off as that goes out of bounds in favor of the Green Wave. Here comes Eggers once again. Puts it over. Oh, short on that one almost. And Walski had to get a little jolt there as now Emery will come back over the middle. Nice dig by Brandner, but Walski diving out of bounds, trying to save it, attempting to, but you cannot. And it'll be 11-5 in favor of EGF. And a timeout by Sacred Heart will take one with them. EGF up 11-5 here in the third set on yourliveevent.com.
My U of M is real, hands-on, and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks here in the third set of the last volleyball game of the year. EGF up 11-5 here in the third set, up 2-0 overall. As the season is dangerously close to ending for both teams here, doesn't matter. No matter what happens tonight, the season will end after Governor Walz's decision. But we continue on no matter what here tonight as Egger sends it over and Horkin off the hands of the Green Wave, and Horkin will get the kill. Horkin had some trouble early on in the match, finding her groove now as Paige Brandon will send it over. Back row dug up, but not the right way as Chloe Bowman hits it backwards. Lee couldn't find it. And the Eagles don't want the season to end yet, obviously. Want to extend this one as 11-7. Brander puts it over. Set up by Eggers. That is Emery. Emery, Walski. Eggers sends it back over with two hands. Walski will set up for Horkin. Watch out to Lee off her shoulder. But it falls in favor of the Eagles. Looked like it almost hit Lee in the shoulder slash her elbow and wrist on her forearm as Brenner will serve once again. Bowman. Back to Lunchny. Walski. And a miss hit there by the Eagles. An error. And the Green Wave and the Eagles run right there. The small run is now Kendra Emery ready to serve up 12-8. Bullet. Knudsen takes it and right into the net. Kendra will serve again. Puts it over. Knudsen back row to Walski. Horkin looks like she had her teammate there, Gabby Zimbridge, getting her way. She came in looking to two-hand tap it over, and Zimbridge kind of forced her to go to one hand, and they just kind of ran into each other right there, colliding as Emery will send this out of bounds, ending her mini streak. And now Dana Walski will get a chance to serve. Puts it over. Take it in the back. Set up for Hegland. Oh, she didn't get a jump on it. And that will set up Horkin, who was dug up by Lee. Now Egger sends it over 2 hands. Now Walski. Now to Lloyd. But a missed touch there by the Eagles. Puts the Green Wave up 15-9. Nakasumi Lee. Sacred Heart takes a timeout. And we'll take one with them. As the Green Wave up 15-9 and 2-0 here in set number 3. We'll be right back on yourliveevent.com.
New to our portfolio, pending approval, is 8961. 8961, as you can see, some excellent root shapes here. We could place this one in fusarium country under those moderate to severe categories and still be providing us some excellent tons and sugar per acre as well. So we're really excited about this one. Another high tonnage type beet with good sugar on top of it.
East Grand Forks up 15-9 here in set number 3. 2-0 overall. Looking to finish the season on a bright note despite decisions made earlier this week. As Kasumi Lee looks like she'll serve things off here for the Green Wave after the timeout by Sacred Heart. EGF won. Set number 1, 26-24. And then took the Green Wave. The Green Wave took Sacred Heart out in the second set as Kasumi Lee ready to serve. Lee rainbows it over the Brander. Walski. Lloyd didn't have a good jump on it and she shows right there, right into the net. (16-9) lead to Brander. Has to go down to a knee. Walski sets up for Lloyd. Lloyd, oh, almost had it blocked. Nice dive there by Hegland and a fight at the net and a violation against the Eagles. Timeout not helping the Eagles so far. Brander digs it up. Lloyd sends it over. Set up for Hegland. And was it off the fingertips? It was not. That will fall out of bounds, bringing the Eagles' score to 10. As Horkin will score. Horkin will serve here as Avery sends it over. Lee digs in the back. In the middle, set up for Emery in the second row. Walski rushes to the net as Knudsen is stuffed, blocked, everything in between. As that was Lynch-Knee and Eggers there on the right side, sending it to 18-10. Coming in now is Lindsay Pesh, a senior, getting a chance to play here. She will send it over. Excuse me, that was Hovney. Blocked once again by that Green Wave front line, and Brander had to punch at it in the air, sending up over the middle in a meeting of the minds and the hands at the net, and it will roll in the favor of Sacred Heart. Vanish checks in for the Eagles. Now Sophie Evavold serves for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Sitting over his Beauchamp. That is the Leslie. Now here's Lloyd. Nice dig by Lee. Done a great job in that back row all night as Hegland. She had a fine night herself. Weak tap over and a violation in favor of the Green Wave. A lot of those so far here tonight, especially in this third set by Sacred Heart. Grand Forks sends it over. That was Hegland. And another violation. What else is new in favor of the Green Wave? Hegland will serve once again. Up 20-11. Season dangerously and quickly coming to a close here. Dug in the back. Now over the middle on the left side. Dug up by Lee. Here comes Emery. Nice little touch. Walski saves it. Here's Lloyd. And that is out of bounds. Good hesitation and good restraint there by Caitlin Hovde. And point Green Wave. Heglin will keep it. She'll send it over. Oh, barely just off the net. Nice dig there by Leslie. Here comes on the left side. Nice dig there by Lee off of Vanesh. Emery, backwards bump back over. Walski saves it after Brandner digs it. Sent back over by the Eagles. Set up on the far right side, and that is a score for the Green Wave. Pesh checking in, and she finds a score of her own here. What can be considered her senior night, her last game with the Green Wave, now up 22-11. Elgin sends it over. Brandner, Walski, Lloyd. Net violation. Eagles score. Lloyd comes in, Heglin comes out. Staying in his Pesh. Also in his Hovde. Dug up by Bowman. Over the middle, that is Pesh. Now Walski. Now Knudsen. Bowman in the back. Lift by Knudsen. Lee comes out now. Now Haley Carpenter comes in for the Green Wave. As Annika Beauchamp. Rainbow's over. And 3 girls at once trying to dig it out and somehow get it back over. As Emery was winding up for a fastball right over the net, but hits it into the net. 13th point for the Eagles. Now coming in is Knudsen to serve. Knudsen puts it over. Emery digs. Now set up on the far right side for Pesh, and she hits it into the net. Another point for the Eagles. Pett on the right side, outside hitter position. Hallie Carpenter on the left. Knudsen to serve for the Eagles. In the back, taken by Bowman. Lee almost diving into her own teammates as Emery offers a right hand snag at it. And it harmlessly graces her knuckles and falls to the ground. 23-15, Eagles slight comeback attempt, but it is deprived and hit into the net. And just like that, it is points set. And I hate to say it, season set. And now Ella Eggers will serve in what could be the final serve of the fall sports season for the Green Wave and Sacred Heart. Eggers sends it over. Taken it back by Knudsen. Walski sets it up. Over the middle was Vanesh, and it falls in favor of Sacred Heart. Grace Vanesh finds a score there. Now Paige Brandner, the libero, for the Eagles. Once again, still set point. Brandner sends it over. Bowman in the back. Eggers. That is Emery. Emery in the back. Taken care of. Walski over the Horkin. Lee. Eggers. And over the middle and blocked. And still alive are the Eagles as coming in there. As Majors with the block. Coming in for the attempt there was Carpenter, and she is blocked by Majors, and we'll get another serve by Brander here. 24-17. Potentially the last serve. Over. Bowman to Eggers. Lee will have to bump it over. She does. Brander takes it. Walski set up. Over the middle. Oh, what a strike. How about it? Kira Majors finding the 18th point for her Eagles. On their heels right here, backs against the wall. Set point once again. Match point. Bowman out of bounds. And that will do it here at East Grand Forks. And for the fall sports season. As the bench clears and immediately in the middle goes the Green Wave. And the players knowing what this means. Get the 25-18 win. but it also means their season, as well as Sacred Heart's season, is over as the Green Wave sweep the Eagles 3-0. The fall sports season is over, but our post-game show is not, as we will take a break real quick and come right back as the Green Wave win 25-18 in the third set and 3-0 with the sweep here on YourLiveEvent.com.
East Grand Forks Green Wave Sports on YourLiveEvent.com are made possible by the Green Wave corporate sponsors, including Eagle Electric, American Federal Bank East Grand Forks, Sanford Health East Grand Forks, American Crystal Sugar Company, Little Miracles, Northland Custom Woodworking, Imprints Screen Printing, Hugo's Family Marketplace, Weber Irrigation, Achieve Therapy and Fitness, CNH Insurance East Grand Forks. Please thank and patronize these sponsors of Green Wave Athletics whenever possible.
Founded upon our Benedictine heritage of prayer and work, Sacred Heart Catholic School promotes faith in Jesus Christ, educates youth, and ministers to all. At Sacred Heart, it's not just about education, but about the formation of the person, mind, body, and soul. By living each day the Eagle Way, today's students will become tomorrow's leaders. To learn more about the Sacred Heart School or to view activity schedules, teachers' pages, and more, visit sacredheartegf.net.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks as the Green Wave defeat the Sacred Heart Eagles 25-18 in the third and final set in a 3-game sweep. And both teams not seeing a lot of 5-set games this season as EGF finishes the season at 7-5 while Sacred Heart ends their season at 4-4. As that is the 5th sweep of this season for EGF. And I believe, looking at our notes here, that it is the 3rd time that Sacred Heart has been swept this season. Run through some post-game numbers here real quick, and it's safe to say that senior outside hitter Jessie Hegland was our player of the game as she had 14 kills on the night and a strong showing in her last time wearing the green, red, and black. It looks like we'll have a possibly hoping for a coach interview or a player interview, but lots to take in right now for the Green Wave as you see there on the screen right now with family and friends and everyone in between coming from what I hear from a long drive for some of these fans under these circumstances, with this being the last game of the season, but taking it all in on the hardwood are the Green Wave. As for the Eagles, they had some standouts of their own as Kira Majors, she had 10 kills on the night, and Avery Horkin with a handful as well with 4. But it's just not enough against this East Grand Forks team. East Grand Forks in Class AA and the Eagles in 1A. As you can't see it right now, but Coach Paula Devine dancing over in the corner. Her team wins 25-18 in this third set and 3-0 here in the final matchup for the fall sports season. We'll take one more break, see if we can get a coach's interview here on the postgame show on YourLiveEvent.com.
At East Grand Forks Public Schools, excellence is the expectation for every learner every day. East Grand Forks Public Schools will engage and empower learners to contribute and succeed in a diverse and changing world. Today's student, tomorrow's leader. For more information on the East Grand Forks Public Schools, including teachers' pages, updates, the weekly newsletter, EGF activities and events calendars, and more, go to egf.k12.mn.us. Good luck, Green Wave, from the East Grand Forks Public Schools.
YourLiveEvent.com is grateful to be working with the East Grand Forks Public Schools to provide a video stream and play-by-play for varsity home athletic events this season. We encourage all fans to subscribe to YourLiveEvent.com YouTube channel and to like this video stream. YourLiveEvent.com is powered by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated and Halstead Telephone. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, visit YourLiveEvent.com for more information.
The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. Support today's teams with the respect they deserve. When you have a great team and great fans, a great game is practically a given. So, root for your team and enjoy every moment of today's game. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Welcome back to East Grand Forks. What will be the final time we broadcast out of this gym for the fall sports season as EGF defeats Sacred Heart 3-0, winning set number 3, 25-18. Derek Zerman-Geyer here bringing you your post-game report on YourLiveEvent.com. And we'll give a quick shout-out here to our graduating seniors for EGF at the end of this school year. As starting things off, we'll look at Chloe Bowman, who did a good job digging things up in the back row today, number 1. And Kasumi Lee, the libero, number 2, doing a good job diving. Seemed like almost every other play to dig up the ball. Kearney Shea, number 7. Didn't see her tonight. Much of her tonight as Annika Beauchamp, another senior, had some good plays over the middle and some good serves as well. Some nicely placed rainbows. And our player of the game was Jessie Hegwin, and just an absolute force when the ball comes her way, set her away as she puts it down with authority. She had 14 kills tonight. Caitlin Hovde, another senior, doing a good job when her name was called. Haley Comforter also as well. And Haley Luchny and Lindsay Pesh getting some playing time there near the end. And Pesh even finding herself a few scores as Ella Eggers ends out and rounds up our graduating seniors from the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Once again, 3-0 winners here tonight over Sacred Heart Eagles. The Eagles go to 4-4. And the Green Wave end the season at 7-5. Paula Devine defeats Ella Hemsing's team. Ellen Hemsing's homecoming here to East Grand Forks, a graduate from 2014. She said she was nervous about it, but seeing her on the court right now, she's going over to congratulate and talk to these girls that she's been coaching since they were in 8th grade. And despite losing 3-0, has to be a nice moment for her to be a part of this closure of the season, of the way things were thrown about on all of the sports world in Minnesota this past week. As looking for any coach or interview or any player, but it doesn't seem like anytime soon they'll be coming up. Still with their families, and I don't blame them. This is a unprecedented time, and season shouldn't be ending right now, but, well, season is a little delayed right now, but it shouldn't be ending right now. But we'll give one more quick shout out to the coaching staff for East Grand Forks. Head coach, of course, Paul Devine. Assistant coaches, Michelle Johnson, Heidi Spicer. Student managers, Jack Christensen and Leah Junt. Sabrina Jimtrude, Peyton Thorson, Alyssa Brule. Shout out to them. Shout out to Athletic Activities Director Scott Koborinsky and the medical personnel, Brent Parsons. As for Sacred Heart, of course, Ellen Hemsing and her coaching staff, Abby Smith, Mary Bird, and managed by Isabel Herberg. As once again, East Grand Forks wins over the Sacred Heart Eagles 3-0. A clean sweep and a clean ending for the Green Wave to the 2020 season. I'm Derek Zimmerman-Geyer. We're going to sign off from Fall Sports one last time here in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. Thank you for watching on YourLiveEvent.com.